Jeff Steinberg, great to have you with us on this Premier Partner Spotlight. Jeff, I know that you are a VACO Premier Partner,
Mhm.
and I know your company, Qualtrics, is an experience management system. Tell me a little bit more about this experience management system and how this fits into our counties.
Yeah, it's a great question. It's always good to see you too, Dean. Qualtrics has formulated itself into this research platform for state and local government uh, in really a multitude of different ways. But anytime where we're trying to collect data, to understand that data and to take actions with that, that's where Qualtrics is really playing a role. So that can be around employee experience, citizen experience, community engagement, as well as the experiences what residents have with the services being offered by government agencies.
Jeff, a question I've got is that sounds very interesting, and right now with this day and time, we have a lot of issues, a lot of burning issues in local government. Could you all, do you customize a format, to go out to constituents, or is it something that generally everybody uses? In other words, can you customize this to Blaine County, to Scott County, for what
So
their issues are?
absolutely, right? The really the benefit, the huge benefit of Qualtrics is we have thousands of government partners. And so organizations, when they partner with Qualtrics, they can be an editor and not an author, right? So we have a lot of organizations around COVID solutions, right? Vaccine management, return to work initiatives, again, services that are providing opiate tracking. We even help combat human trafficking in different communities. And so we have a huge library of different listening devices or reports that organizations can edit instead of having to just create them from scratch.
Jeff, I know that in Virginia, you do have experience in working in Virginia. I know of several agencies, DMAS, Department of Medical Assistance, and Department of Social Services, they utilize your all services. What do you do for them, and who else are you involved with?
Yeah, so we do. And so the really important thing too about Qualtrics is that we're ECOS approved through the Commonwealth. And that really is the gold standard around data security, data privacy, and data governance, right? So as we deal with data collection and potential PII information, to have that certification is quite frankly a requirement in the Commonwealth, and Qualtrics does have that requirement. So we partner with DMAS around COVID. So we help with their vaccine attestation requirement within the Commonwealth. We help with contact tracing for their employees. We do return to work and employee sentiment checkers for all of their employees. For DSS, we do something very different. So really for DSS, we do everything around their employee experience, right? So they're having a very common situation that's going on with a lot of government agencies in the Commonwealth around recruitment and retention. And so we work with their organization to understand employee engagement. And then how can we understand employee engagement along the lines of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging? And so that's what we do on one half. On the other half, with DSS, we actually help evaluate and optimize the services they're providing the constituents of Virginia. So all the different programs, again, around SNAP, as well as others, we help to do the evaluation of how are those citizens utilizing that service and how can we better enhance it and make sure that we're, again, enhancing the outcome for the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Jeff, that sounds like you all are doing a lot of work with the Commonwealth. Is there any way that counties can piggyback on some of those state contracts for
So
services?
absolutely. We contract off the VITA contract. It's a very streamlined procurement process that we have now done a number of times within Virginia.
So no county has to reinvent the wheel and can piggyback off something like that. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to have you with us and talking a little bit about Qualtrics. And thank you for the support and the sponsorship you give the Virginia Association of Counties. And look forward to seeing you soon.
Yep. Thank you, Dean. Thanks so much for having me.